Alright, y'all, we back. And we have some pretty big announcements here for Fire Emblem Heroes. We have the winners for the Hero Rises 2023 event. Now, this was tweeted yesterday, I think at 11 o'clock. I had fell asleep. I was done. I went to a cookout. I had some ribs. I had like 5 ribs and a cheeseburger. I came home. I was done, man. I went right to bed. So, a little bit late on the update with this one. But let's go ahead and take a look. We have the full rankings for the top 20. Let's go ahead and see. I've made the image a little bit bigger here. Let's see what they said as well. Announcing the top 20 spots in the Hero Rises 2023 event. Heroes who come in 1st through 8 will appear in a voting gauntlet this March. And the hero who wins the voting gauntlet will be sent to all players as a free 5-star hero. The results will be announced on February 19th. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look here. Now, I also have my predictions brought up for the banner and the brackets and how the voting gauntlet may go, just based on what I think. So we're just going to start by taking a look at the top 8 here. So in 1st place, Summer Edelgard by a clean 4,000 votes over Fomortis. That's nuts. Because every single year they've done this, the mythic hero who releases prior to the voting is always in 1st place. Or mythic or legendary hero. Whoever it is, the brand new hot shit is usually always the winner. Not this time. We have Summer Edelgard, who is months old. Like, she's way older than Fomortis. That's not to say she's bad. She's the best Gale Forcer in the game. She's a very good unit. She has multi builds that you can run. There's so many good things you can do. Save skills, just player phasing, you name it. She's good for basically all content. She scores high. She's good in arenas, so she scores high in resident battles. I don't have a problem with her winning. Okay, in 2nd place, Fomortis, R.I.P. Dude literally just came out and he got killed by Edelgard. Okay, we have Valentine Crom. That's good. He is certainly one of the more ageless units that came out last year. It really doesn't matter how much time passes. I feel like this guy is always going to be a contender as one of the best units in the game. So that is good. Okay, we have Ninja Camilla as well. Ninja Camilla is not necessarily a good +10 to have, but she's a good unit to have 1 copy of. She's also got very fantastic artwork, and she does have a good fodder skill. The Seal Res B skill that she has, the level 4 Seal Res, I feel like those skills are hella slept on, the Seal level 4s. But Camilla's got Seal Res and also Seal Defense on one of the other ninja units. I think it was Ninja Legjarn who had that one. Those are both very good skills. So this Camilla is at least good for fodder. Okay, we have Wait, what? Really? Fallen Edelgard in 5th place, despite we already have an Edelgard in 1st place. Is that really how much people love Edelgard? Like, bro, chill, man. Okay, I get it. Edelgard was my favorite of the 3 house leaders. But that's mainly because it's slim pickings in 3 houses. There's not a lot of good characters to like in 3 houses, in my opinion. I feel like 3 houses might be the weakest cast for me out of any Fire Emblem game. Oh, okay, maybe Shadow Dragon is worse. I just hate Shadow Dragon for every reason. But 3 houses, like, come on, man. There's definitely better casts. And Edelgard being the flag bearer for 3 houses, I don't know, man. I'm not the biggest fan of that, at least. But I do like Edelgard. I don't like her this much. Okay, we have Rearmed Ophelia. That's very, very good. She's the best fodder unit in the game. We have Rearmed Robin. Again, that's very good. Actually, despite Ophelia definitely having better fodder and better antics you can pull with her being an infantry type and the skills you can get on her, Robin's score is high enough for arena, unlike Ophelia. So a +10 Robin would get you places in arena and scoring modes, so it is good to see her in here. I would actually prefer her to be higher, honestly. And then finally, we have Legendary Veronica in 8th place, the best player phase unit in the game. Yeah, she at least needs to be on here. But in 8th place, oh man, her days are numbered. because in round 1, she's going to face Edelgard. So the way that it works is they do first seed versus last seed, and then second seed versus 7th seed, and so on. If you watch the NBA, then this is basically the way the NBA Finals do their matchmaking for the playoffs. So, yeah, so it'll be 1st versus 8th, 2nd versus 7th, 3rd versus 6th, and 4th versus 5th. And I do have my prediction that we'll take a look at in just a sec. Okay, here we have Emblem in 9th. Damn. Yo, Emblem is like one of the 5 best units who came out last year, and she still couldn't crack top 8. God damn, dude. That's how stiff the competition was this year. Yeah, it's true, though. The competition this year was very hard. So, the fact that Embla's in 9th, god damn. And then Shez, I don't even know why Shez is in here, to be honest, but okay. I guess more people like Shez than me. I would rather use Veronica. If I need a player phaser that can just kill anything, I'm going with her over Shez. She just does way more. Okay, then we have Asker, Duo Asker. It would have been nice if we had the Colorless Dream as a potential in here, but it's not going to be the case. Rearmed Lift didn't make it. Alir didn't make it. Duo Thick. Halloween Corrin in 15th. We got the Legendary Ninian in 16th. In 17th was Duo Lakejarn. In 18th was regular Asker. In 19th, we have the Halloween Duma. And in 20th place, Edelgard. Yeah, Brave Edelgard. Honestly, I would take Brave Edelgard over Fallen Edelgard at this point. With the Refine, she's just better. And not only that, she has better fodder, too. She's got Joint Drive Res and Distant Ward. I'm taking that any day of the week over Armored Stride. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I guess it's just like new players that have fought Fallen Edelgard, and their new account has no way to deal with her. That's probably why she made it so high. But, okay, let's go ahead and take a look at my prediction now. This is what I think is going to happen. So, for the Voting Gauntlet brackets, we're going to have round 1 being Summer Edelgard versus Legendary Veronica. That's already a really bad matchup, because that's 2 of the best units on this list. Just one of them getting eliminated right out of the gates, which is bad. Then in round 2, we have Fomortis versus Rearmed Robin. This is, again, a very bad matchup, because I guess it's not that bad, because either of them winning would be good. But I would certainly prefer Robin ending up winning that matchup, because the Rearmed heroes are just so powerful in terms of fodder and then still getting the merge on top of that. Whereas Fomortis, you would just go for merges, and he's a defensive mythic. You don't really care much for merges on defensive mythics. So even though he can score pretty good, and he is a bananas unit at plus 10, I would have preferred Robin for the antics. And just looking at the score here, Fomortis has double the support that Robin has. It seems likely he'll beat her, which is unfortunate. Okay, then in the next round, we'll have Valentine Crom versus Ophelia. Again, that's a really rough matchup, because ideally we would want both of these units on the final banner, but one of them has to get eliminated. I don't even know. Like, between these two, Crom is the best arena unit in the game. If you have him at plus 10, you basically win for life. Whereas Ophelia, the fodder is just so valuable, man. We're talking Special Spiral 4, Times Pulse 4 if you give it to her, Finish skills, Canto Control. Like, every single good infantry skill can be given to her. And then given to the rest of your team if that's what you want to do with the fodder. So, like, this is a rough one. I might barely give the edge to Crom, though, because he's just more worthwhile at plus 10 than she is. Okay, and then final round will be Camilla versus Edelgard. Hopefully Camilla wins. People can't love Edelgard that much, right? I feel like also the fact that the voting was blind, we didn't know who was in what place, probably gave more votes to Edelgard. Now that people know what's going on and where people are ranked, I feel like this Fallen Edelgard's probably not going to do so great. So I'm hoping Camilla's going to beat her. Okay, so those are my predictions for round 1. In round 2, this is what's going to happen, I think. So Summer Edelgard should go up against Fomortis, and then Valentine Crom should go up against Ninja Camilla, and this would be the banner. So Summer Edelgard, Fomortis, Valentine Crom, Ninja Camilla. R.I.P. the Red Dream, it's not going to happen because we have, in one round, 2 colorless units duking it out. That is just an unfortunate happenstance of the way that the rankings ended up lining up here. We can't really do anything about that, but still, it would end up being a good banner. 3 units on red and then 1 on colorless for Mortis. This will be your best chance to plus 10 for Mortis if you're trying to, because on normal mythic and legendary banners, he would be color sharing with 2 other characters. And here, you're just going to be able to snipe colorless and get only him, which is very good. Also, they added the new feature where you can only get Pity Broken 3 times on a banner before the next one is a guaranteed focus. So this is the absolute best time to ever plus 10 for Mortis if you wanted to go for it. Or Rearmed Robin if she pulls out a miracle and manages to win, which I would love if that happened. Okay, then Summer Edelgard, Chrom, and Ninja Camilla on red. Not the craziest red pool. Ninja Camilla wouldn't have been my first choice to make it onto the final banner. I would have taken Ophelia or Veronica or even Embla over her any day of the week. But at least Chrom and Edelgard are still both very competent plus 10s. So the final banner seemingly doesn't look that bad. It's definitely got some value. Okay, and then the final round I think will be Summer Edelgard versus Valentine Chrom, with Edelgard coming out on top. She has like 7,000 more votes than him. And there are no, the losing bonus in the voting gauntlet for Hero Rises. So typically in these voting gauntlets, when your character is losing, you're going to have a bonus round where you can get bonus points by voting for them at that point. That's not going to be the case in Hero Rises. You're not going to be able to get that losing rally bonus. So pretty much it's just a popularity contest at this point. Whoever is getting more votes is probably going to end up winning. So that does suck. But Summer Edelgard as our winner, everyone getting a copy of her for free, that's still pretty good. I would not say no to her being the winner. She's got amazing fodder with Assault Troop. Assault Troop's basically the best C skill for mobility. She's the best Gale Forcer in the game. You can go for the merge and score a little bit higher in resonant battles. If you wanted to get her to plus 10, you could use her for arena modes and etc. So not a bad winner, certainly not. And this would be my dream. If this happens, I don't know if this is going to happen, probably not, but this would be my want if I had any say in the matter. So I would want Legendary Veronica to beat Edelgard. I would want Rearmed Robin to beat Fomortis. I would want Chrom to beat Ophelia, even though that's the roughest matchup on this list. And then Ninja Camilla, of course, I would want to beat Fallen Edelgard. So this would be my ideal final banner. Not really too different. The only difference here is Veronica and Robin beating out Fomortis and Edelgard. And I think the best winner here would probably be Rearmed Robin, believe it or not. Just having her, like, get a free unit that can be used for a merge and then also be used for the fodder at the same time. They really struck gold with these rearmed heroes, honestly. I would love in the future if we just got like a full rearmed hero banner with all of them on it. That would be really good. But other than that, those are my final thoughts on what we have going on here for the Hero Rises 2023. I'm just going to finish on this final screen here where we can take a look at the top 8 characters that made it in. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you guys feel about this Hero Rises event? Do you think we have a good selection here? Do you think the erasure of the Red Dream is any good or any bad? Just go ahead and air out all your thoughts in the comments. I'm looking forward to reading them. So that's all for today, guys. This is your boy Tacho signing out, and I'll catch y'all guys again on the flip side.